Flashing lights cut across the night as a white officer pulled over a black man in uniform. The man stepped out, calm, steady, his medals faintly gleaming under the headlights. The officer demanded identification, his tone sharp and dismissive. Without hesitation, the man handed over his ID and stood firm. But the officer narrowed his eyes, his lips curling in suspicion. "This looks fake," he declared, his voice dripping with arrogance. Before the man could respond, the officer twisted his arms and snapped. On cold cuffs, the sound of metal echoed sharp in the still air. Passers-by slowed, whispering in shock. The officer puffed with pride, believing he had caught a fraud. The man stayed silent, his composure stronger than any protest. Minutes passed, heavy as hours, until engines rumbled in the distance. Military police vehicles pulled up, soldiers stepping out in perfect formation. Their boots struck the pavement, each step loaded with authority. The officer shifted uneasily, his confidence cracking. Then a deep voice thundered through the night. "Uncuff him!" The officer froze, his hands trembling at the cuffs. The colonel stepped forward, his eyes burning. "That is General Thompson, your commanding officer." Gasps filled the air. The officer's face, drained pale. The cuffs clattered to the ground, nothing but a symbol of shame. General Thompson straightened his uniform, his silence cutting deeper than words. The colonel roared, "You dared to chain him. You dared to forget your place." The officer stood stiff with fear. The crowd watched in stunned silence. Moments before, he mocked a man he thought beneath him. Now he knelt before the highest superior he would ever face.